Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Joy Limnacker with a look at some of the top stories that we're following right now, starting with the search for a fraud suspect, which is underway right now. Atlanta police just letting the public know about this suspect, this person on your screen right now, because they need your help finding this individual. Again, this is a suspect who is wanted for fraud. This man is accused of stealing mail and changing the information on it to actually make it payable to himself. If you know where he is or where he could be, you are asked to contact Atlanta police. And again, obviously now you know this information, so hopefully it will keep you from becoming a victim yourself. Also want to let you know about this really tragic story that we are following as well. An investigation underway after a 4-year-old was found dead inside of a home. Investigators made the discovery on Renfrew Court. We spoke with neighbors to find out if anyone saw or heard anything, but those that we talked to said they only knew that something was wrong when they saw police in an ambulance. Police are still not sure what or who contributed to the child's death. Of course, we will provide you any updates as we learn more information here on Atlanta News First Plus. You can always download our free Atlanta News First app to have updates sent right to your phone as well. Okay, turning now to the latest on Hannah Payne and her murder trial underway. So her fate at the center of a Clayton County murder trial could soon be in the hands of a jury. Hannah Payne is accused of following an older black man after a hit and run and shooting him back in 2019. Atlanta News First Bridget Spencer is in Jonesboro with a look at what we can expect.
Well, we actually could begin to see closing arguments as early as today. This after Hannah Payne herself took the stand. The 25-year-old
just stop just at that point. You're saying stop. No gun hand, no nothing.
Payne said she voted here.
And that's when, because I had my phone in my hand. Okay.
Payne took the stand to defend herself yesterday, testifying when she walked over
closer to the car now. Partially because he's gone forward and partially because I went forward. And he's telling me that, yeah, okay, yeah, I got something for you, which is when he hit it. And when I got closer, I was telling him, you need to stop. I'm telling the lady on the phone, of course, I can't hear her because I have her on speaker and all this is going on around me.
Closely watching this trial, they believe that Kenneth
And that's when me and him, he swung at my hand and he grabbed me by my wrist and he pulled me in. We
are also following the latest out of Fulton County Supreme Court in the YSL case. So happening today, the jury for this YSL racketeering trial is expected back and forth. Earlier, they were dismissed on Monday morning because one of the co-defendants was stabbed inside the Fulton County jail. Shannon Stillwell is recovering in the hospital after being stabbed multiple times, according to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Investigators say Willie Brown stabbed him following a fight at the Rice Street jail. East Payne initially arrested Brown more than 3 years ago. He's currently in jail without bond, but again, the trial expected to resume today. And of course, we're going to be streaming it on our secondary stream, our special event stream here on Atlanta News First, once that does begin. And we're also going to have a local attorney to provide some expert analysis starting at 9 p.m. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the forecast now. Meteorologist Rodney Harris joining us, and I see some green. I think that means rain, but I don't know.
Okay, Joy, so I'll tell you what, for the rest of the week, it will stay dry. A bit chilly here in Metro Atlanta, but no issues. However, what I'm doing is I'm fast-forwarding to this weekend because we are tracking an area of low pressure that we're expecting to develop further south. And the reason why I have our forecast map zoomed out so wide is because I wanted you to get kind of the scope of this system, and you can clearly see where we're going to get some pretty good rain further south. So on Saturday, it does look like we will stay dry in Metro Atlanta, with the heavier rain being further south in like South Georgia and Florida. However, by Sunday, some of our models are showing that rain lifting north. So we have decided to first alert Sunday just because it's looking more likely that you will get some rain. Exactly what the timing is, how much rain is to be determined. And as we get closer to Sunday, we'll be able to, map that out for you in more detail. But we do want you to know and just circle Sunday on your calendar as a day where you're likely to get wet because of that system that's to our south. So just a heads up there, as we move forward into time, we are also seeing that system eventually move out, but it does look like on Monday morning there could be enough rain left over to where we'll have at least a 20% chance of rain, especially in East Georgia. But Sunday's definitely the day that's looking more wet for Atlanta. And again, our models are kind of back and forth on it, so we'll work out the timing and the amounts and all that as we get closer to the weekend. But the reason why we first alert is just because you know that that's possible. So just kind of plan on that, and we'll keep you up to date. I do want to bring up this particular graphic because, as a reminder, we need rain. Last weekend with our system, we picked up just under 1.5 inches, but for the whole year, we have a deficit of more than 8 inches in the city of Atlanta, and we're obviously not going to make that up from now through the rest of the year. So whatever rain we can get, we'll take. But just know that this week is fine. It'll stay dry all week. Temperatures will still be cold in the morning and relatively chilly in the afternoon. But the story will really become what we're going to see this weekend, specifically on Sunday. So watch out for that rain. And again, we'll keep you up to date as our models change. But just know that it's likely you'll get wet. So that is a new first alert, and we'll keep you up to date with our updated forecast on Atlanta News First at noon. Until next time, we guys hope you have an amazing Tuesday, and we'll see you soon.